Okay, this is a quick demonstration of using outdooractive to create a route for Bristol TRF. Route planner. It defaults to say hiking route. Different sorts of maps I've chosen because I pay the extra. I've got topographical maps. Otherwise, it looks like that kind of level of detail. You can zoom in and out. So I'm going to use Ordnance Survey maps. So whichever scale you want to use it at, I generally use that one. I can close that down. Now I'm going to change that to be cycling so that I'm going to choose long distance motorcycling. And that's so that it chooses bridleways over footpaths. Otherwise, if you're using hiking routes, it will choose footpaths over bridleways and roads, etc. The thing to look at here is this feature here, which we'll come back to when we get to it. So I'm going to zoom out to our start point. So this is the Fossway loop. So you see, go down here, we start somewhere near Castle Combe. We actually start at the Jib, at the pub there. So I'll put a dot in there and you'll see it comes up with A. Now, because it's it's byway all the way up the Fossway, you can keep the points fairly widely apart. So I'll put a second point there and you'll see it says B, and it defaults to give you this profile, which I'm not particularly interested in. It's a blue line, and I can zoom out and do my next one. It's a straight line all the way up to this road junction here. You see that's a straight line all the way up there. In fact, the Fossway goes all the way up to Cotswold Airport, Kemble, but we don't do that last little dead end. You can do if you want. Now we know that there's a track going across here, which for some reason on Ordnance Survey doesn't show it. It's also worth zooming in and make sure your point isn't slightly beyond, because it can get be wrong. So I'll move that down to the actual junction, and we're going to take this track up here to see if it works on mountain biking road. Yes, it does. So we know it goes all the way along here to that gate there. Interesting, it does go around the tarmacy bit, although most people, and I believe the byway itself goes, or the UCR goes straight through. Doesn't really matter. So then we go down this hill, across that road, past this farm. We go around that corner and we join that Macmillan Way, I think it is there, and we go all the way up here. So that's how easy it is to create these routes. And you call it whatever you want, and it comes up here and it goes all the way up to there. And we go down here to the Daneway. And it's a UCR along here, the Daneway, and up that track. And we go up around here. Goes along here, down there, and all the way up to that road junction there. So, oh, it's now taking us on a cyclable route, but obviously we can't do it on the thing. So there's a back arrow here, an undo. So once we've got there, we're going to have to go from there to, we'll put some more intermediate points in, so I'll put one there. And then there. And then do that. Yeah, so that's following that road. We come along the top of here to the junction of that UCR. And then we go all the way down the zigzaggy hill through the stream to there. Looks like it follows it. It follows all the way over around here, so I'll put a point there. Yeah, that looks right. All the way up to through them and then down that little track. So we don't normally do that one. So what you can do here is you can drag that point to there. You see that? That's good. Then we carry on all the way up here, that road, and then we're going to go down there and up that hill. Yeah, that looks good. All the way to there. I'm going to go through that ford. Then up to that point. Yeah, it looks, so that literally is how easy that is. That's how quick I can do it. So when you get to the road, because it's mountain biking, it will try and take you, so if I was to say we're going to go to that pub, you'll see that it goes along this cyclable route, but that's not where we want to go. So if I undo that, from there, the best thing is to go down to this feature here, which is basically means instead of a trail, it's just a straight line. So then you can create it similar to Garmin, where you just put a series of straight lines in it. So I can put it back onto finding its best route. We're going to go along here to up that UCR there. That's fine. And we're going to go up there and turn right. Yeah, that's fine. Then we go down there. I'm going to do this loop again, but come out onto this one. Yeah, that seems to draw that. Then we're going to go across here to underneath the bridge. Yeah, that's fine. So again, once you get to this side, we do this little trail along here. So, okay, that. So the best thing to do is to put that into straight line mode. Bang. Put it back onto route finding. And we're going to go all the way down there, come down to Winston. Where do we go? We go join that one. We do this loop backwards again. So if I make sure we don't double back, so we get fairly close to it, then we're going to go retrace our steps. We're going to come back to that junction there. Yeah, that puts that line in there. Up to here. To there. To there. To there. So this, again, that puts that little cyclable route, but we want to stick to the tarmac, so we're going to drag that point over there. Apart from that, it's fine. We come up to this point, and we're going to go down to there. So it takes us around the road a little bit, so I don't want to do that because there is a track there. Undo that, put it into straight line mode, draws a straight line, put it back into that mode. And go along to this here, and that's just pretty much how easy it is to do. Etc.